Hello everyone and welcome to Sadler's Wells Get Into Dance. My name is Toke.
And I'm Olivia and we're from Candoco Dance Company.
Candoco Dance Company is a company of disabled and non-disabled dancers. We work with choreographers from around the world and we tour their work all around the world. Our aim is to question what dance is and who can dance.
We work with a range of choreographers and in different contexts, which means that we have to be really available, and we often work in different places, different environments, and have to be aware of the people around us, as well as who we're working with. Today we're going to be doing creative movement explorations, and we're going to invite you to create your own moves at home.
So this workshop today is for, as Olivia said, for everyone, no matter what level or what experience you have. It is all about getting to know our bodies and getting to know our bodies in a safe way. So please be careful.
Take a look at your environment around you, make sure there's no precious objects in the way, that you've got space to move, and keep some water close by to stay hydrated if you need.
Because this workshop will be formed by a warm-up, followed by a creative work, which we then will combine into a set sequence. At any moment in time, you can pause and rewind should you need to do that.
We're also joined by some of the other dancers from Candoco who can introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Meg. Hi, I'm Mika.
Fantastic. And yeah, it's all about having fun, so let's just get going. So in this section of the warm-up, we'll be doing a task which I call milling. And it is all about responding to the space that you're in, responding to the environment that you're in. And I'm aware that we have a bigger space here than you might have at home, so just please be careful about that. We also have different bodies and we move in different ways and we respond differently to my guidance, which I'll be doing in a moment. So if there's anything that you like of what you see, if anything inspires you to move, or if anything inspires you to be creative, please just use that. That's absolutely fine. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. Everything is about being safe and about responding to the environment, responding to ourselves in the moment. So that's what we'll be doing. So guys, let's just start the task. Let's start shifting and moving around the space. Start sending that breath down into your belly, into your legs, into your body, so we can take away tension from the shoulders and away from our chest and taking it down into our bodies. And we can shift forwards, we can shift backwards, we can shift sideways, we can move in pathways of circular motions or more gritty, more linear movements, linear pathway. But just keep sending that breath down as we move along. And also take a moment to just focus on your energy level, focus on what you feel, who I am right now. And you can just go with that, whether that's shifting faster or shifting slower. But just go with what you feel, what is present right now. And there's no right or wrong way of doing this. It's only about responding to the movement, to the motion, and to the moment. And then as things are happening already, you can put some more movement into your traveling. So the movement kind of can come from a response to the travel. It can come from a desire to move, it can come from an energy shift, And you can include levels as well. I can also notice what I see. I can notice what I see through my vision, what information that I can take in through my eyes. I can respond to shapes in the space. I can respond to other people. I can respond to what I see. And I'm just gonna keep sending my breath down into my belly to create freedom in my upper body, freedom in my shoulders, in my neck. Nice, guys. And it's all about being present with what you do. So there's no reason to question what I'm doing right now or what is happening, but I'm just allowing myself to be in the moment. What do I see? What do I hear? Do I have my eyes closed? Is it silent? Or are there sounds? Do I create sounds? And let's just slowly find an end, guys. So I pause. And we can just take a breath from where we are. And then come back to neutral again. Great, thank you so much.
In this section, we're going to be working with action words. Exploration is a really big part of what we do at Candoco. Often a choreographer gives us an idea or something to work with, which we take into our own bodies. So that's what we're going to be trying out today. We all have different bodies and different approaches to working, which is really exciting and welcome. And it's exciting to see how a proposal can transform in the body and through different bodies. I'm going to be offering suggestions on how to take in those words using size, quality, thinking about the energy and the dynamics that we're using. So the first word I'd like the dancers here and also you at home to think about is shifting. So thinking about shifting the weight of your body. Can it be quite a small shift, a micro shift, or something really large? Does the shift have to be slow? When thinking about the weight, what are you shifting to and what are you shifting away from? Does the shift have a specific energy? Can you challenge that energy of what you're shifting? What is it that you're shifting? Be quite precise and specific about that. Okay, and pause. I'm just going to pause there. The second word that I would like us to work with is reaching. So we're going to do the same kind of thing, exploring, and I'm going to offer different bits of information. Feel free to take on all of that or just a few points. You don't have to take on everything, it's quite a lot that I'm feeding in. Okay, great. Reaching. So when you're thinking about the reaching, are you reaching from a body part? Can you reach out with your vision? Does the reach have a direction? What energy? When you're thinking about energy, what does that bring to your reach? Are you reaching for a particular thing in your home or in the space that you're in? Does it have an end point? Could it be a reach that realizes itself? Or is it a reach that's ongoing? It could be one big continuous reach. And bringing that to a pause as well. Okay, great. So the next word that we're going to work with is circle. And here I'd like us also to think about the environment that we're in. Could the circle be around something? Does it have to, can it relate to the body in relation to your environment? So when thinking about a circle, where does it start? Can you circle around yourself? Can you circle a particular joint, a particular body part? Can you rotate? What's the speed of your circling? And the dynamics of those circles. There's a continuousness to a circle, but can you challenge and play, more play actually, with what a circle is? Is there circles in the space that you can see? How do you relate to those circles? It's constant circling around and bringing that to a stop as well. Pause. Great. So the other word that I'd like us to explore is folding, like a piece of paper in half or an edge, thinking about those two things. So with folding, could you fold your whole self in half? What would you call that kind of fold? Would that be a micro fold in relation to the world? Or is it a macro fold in relation to your body? How can one fold lead to another? And what's the relationship between those folds? The dynamics of those folds. Can you fold upwards? What's the direction of your folding? What's the time of your folding? How long does it take to fold? Can it be a fold that has an impact? And bringing that to a close as well. Great. I love folding, so I could just go on. And the last one I would like us to explore is traveling. Of course, we have a bit more space here than maybe you do at home. So just be aware of your environment and the speed that kind of sets off. So traveling is the next word. And I'd like to think of the traveling as this whole exploration of being one continuous travel. That you have a sense of the whole even when you're doing little parts of the traveling. And that's also for you at home. That it's one continuous travel. But those travels can be minute, they can be small, they could be a change of direction, a change of facing. Does your travel have to look pedestrian, or could it be something slightly more random and obscure? Does your travel take you in a particular place for a purpose? How is traveling around your space? What does that bring up and make you think about? Do you want to get out the house and travel? We all want to travel and take off, right? Being in constant motion, does the travel have to be related to motion? Could you do a travel that nobody sees? And bringing that also to a close. Super.
Now that we have explored our 5 action words, I would like for us to put them together to one dance sequence, dance combination. How we're going to do that is that we will take one movement from each word and then we'll put them together. So we have a movement sequence of 5 different movements. It is very important that when we do this, that we pay attention to how we are transitioning from one movement into the next, so that the transition time becomes something added. So there's a reason why we are moving from one movement into the next one. I'm keeping the same movement, the movement direction as we have done. So shifting, reaching, circle, folding, and traveling. But you can mix them up as you want to as we go along. I would quite like for us to demonstrate how we're going to do that. So I'm just going to take Mika. Can I see how you're moving from your shifting into your reach?
Yeah. Okay. Shifting and reach.
Fantastic. Can you do that one more time?
Yeah.
And reach. Great. So your transition, I can see by looking at you that your transition is actually a shift of your facing. So from your shifting, do your shift movement again, and then do your transition into the reach. Exactly. So you have a change of direction with your upper body into the reach. Great. Thanks, Mika. Can I just demonstrate with you next? How are you going from your reach into your circle?
Yeah.
That's your reaching into the circle. Fantastic. Can you do that all the time?
Yeah.
Reaching into a circle. So you also have a change of facing between those two movements as a change of transition between those movements. Great. Can I borrow you, Olivia? Can you go from your circle movement into your folding movement?
Yeah.
So circling movement into your folding. Nice. Good. And can you go from your folding movement into your traveling movement? So that's your folding movement into your traveling movement. So your traveling movement has a weight shift to it. So you're actually joining your traveling movement directly from your folding with a weight shift. Great. Thank you.
Now that we individually have our own dance, we're going to perform them together with the dancers here in the space. I'll be saying the words of the actions. Just as a reminder, they're shift, reach, circle, fold, and travel. The first time, we're going to take it under tempo, so slightly slower. The middle one is kind of what you've been working with. And then the last time that we repeat it, we'll do it slightly quicker, so maybe half the speed of what we were doing originally. So I'm going to be joining in this time, so feel free to join along with us as well. I'll also say the words. So, okay, shift, reach, circle, fold, travel. And coming back to the first position, to your original timing, and shift, reach, circle, fold, and travel. And for fun, let's take it slightly quicker. Shift, reach, circle, fold, travel. So after we've been dancing, it's really great to take a moment just to cool down. So we're going to offer some simple ways of doing that, so you can join us through that. So I'd like you to think of rolling down the spine. So dropping the weight of your head down towards the ground. It could be quite small, could just be the weight of your skull, or you could take it all the way down. Feeling a hang over the body. Just take a little moment there. And then coming back up to upright. And let's do that one more time. So kind of tipping the weight of the skull forward. And pouring. And feeling your body hang. And coming back up. I'd like you just to take a stretch on one side of your body. Something that you've been working with today that feels, is kind of saying that it needs a stretch. Coming back and taking another stretch on the other side of your body. Something you've been working with today. Could be your circle. And one more on the other side. And last one. On the opposite side of your body. And take some deep breaths here just to open up. And coming back. Just going to take a little shake. A little vibration through the body. And just let go. Send the weight down. And then we'll just do a few breaths, let's say 3 together. So we'll inhale collectively. And exhale. And last one, bringing your shoulders up if it feels nice for you. And dropping that down. Great. Do any extra stretches and things you need to do. If that wasn't enough of a cool down for you, you can pause the video.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope you enjoyed being creative with us. We'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback, so please share them in the comments below, but also please give us a like.
You can also rewatch this video anytime and repeat what we've been doing today. It would be great if you could subscribe to the Sadler's World's YouTube channel and get more of the Get Into Dance workshops.
Thank you so much for being here. Keep dancing, keep being creative. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.